Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Today we are going to analyze what is gold and then compare it to Bitcoin. You see, long ago, business started with barter trade. All right, people exchange goods. Then graduate to medium exchange, which is money. To understand that, we have to go back to the as far as cage age days, where medium exchange come into existence. All right, it's a long story, but for simplicity, I will just summarize. Cowrie shell was probably the first medium exchange invented in China around 210 BC and used as a money to exchange goods. And then from shell, it moved to all kinds of commodity, swords and everything, until it settled at gold 5,000 years ago because of its scarcity. Ever since, gold becomes a valuable store value and safe haven. Gold becomes the world's reserve currency indirectly. After World War II, when US dollars was patched to gold, or was backed by gold, all countries can sell their gold at a fixed US dollar amount. I think it was $35 or something per 100 gram. But when Nixon took off this patch in 1971, gold became a store value for most countries as well as for most people. For one simple reason, it is scarce. A question of supply and demand. Look at it this way. If your company has cash, what are you going to do with it? For best stability, most will park it in government bond as it is secure and earn interest at the same time. Some park in bank to earn better interest. Others invest in stocks to generate higher returns, but at a higher risk. And many would invest in gold to maintain the store value and price appreciation over time. Traditionally, this is what people do, right? Now, today, we have another alternative, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital money, but programmed to have all the advantages of the gold and better. So what are the advantages then? Number one, it is fungible. That means interchangeable. It is highly portable. You can move with speed over the internet anywhere in the world. Gold is too heavy to transport, especially in big volume. And they probably need security escorts. Number three, Bitcoin is highly divisible. Its lowest denomination is Satoshi, which is 100 million of a Bitcoin. That means one Bitcoin is equal to 100 million Satoshi. Gold at best is divided into gold coin or pendant in grams. Bitcoin is highly secure. As long as you learn the discipline to keep your private key safely, no one or government can confiscate it. No one can hack the blockchain until now. For gold, you will need a safe vault or bank storage that comes with costs. It can be stolen or robbed. Number 5. Bitcoin is highly transactable, particularly for big amount to anywhere in the world. It will transact with exchange almost instantly. As long as seller accept Bitcoin, you can buy a house, an estate, or a car from Tesla. The only setback right now is it is not so useful for daily small transactions like buying a coffee. You can't buy coffee with gold also anyway, right? You can't even use gold for large transaction of purchase. Number 6, Bitcoin cannot be fake. There's no such thing as a fake Bitcoin. We see that happen in gold, right? You have gold outside, gold bar outside, inside copper or other metals. Number 7, Bitcoin is decentralized. No one controls Bitcoin. Nobody can manipulate Bitcoin. Whereas gold is centralized, is controlled by an organization, and the insider can manipulate gold market and its prices. Number 8, Bitcoin has a finite quantity. There will only be 21 million Bitcoin, no more. Gold can be scarce, but not indefinite. When price of gold went up, we see more gold mining company discover new gold mine and increase the productivity. And no one knows if gold will ever be exhausted. Number 9, Bitcoin is smart. Bitcoin is programmable. Smart programmers are experimenting with new upgrade to improve its transaction speeds and capacity. In time to come, it can be used to buy daily coffee. Gold will always remains to be a metal or commodity, good for jewelry and some industrial uses. And finally, number 10, Bitcoin is currency democratized, unpoliticized, unpredatory. That means non-destructive. Bitcoin now earned the name digital gold. It beats regular gold in just about every way, and recently has been proving its value during the pandemic. The end result was that this digital asset Bitcoin does what the precious metal does best and even better. Though both assets have some their unique advantages and disadvantages, at this time it is clear that the market is far more willing to hedge the upcoming period of inflation with Bitcoin over gold, right? The baby boomer, the older generation, still treat gold as a safe haven, but is losing its value as a hedge against inflation. Whereas the millennials, the younger generation, gold is out of fashion as they believe more in modern technology. It took Bitcoin more than a decade to prove its worth and trust. Now people slowly start to realize the advantage of Bitcoin over gold. After 12 years, institutions begin to accept it. And that is why we are seeing public listed companies, hedge fund management, financial institutions, insurance, pension fund management, university fund management, family offices, all these big money people are buying Bitcoin as a treasury asset. This movement is slow but obvious. Gold is still the safe haven. What this company do is just shift a few percentage from gold to Bitcoin. As Bitcoin has progressively gained its store value status and at the same time give incredible returns. This is just a small step taken. Going forward, if Bitcoin continue to maintain its store value even without incredible returns, it looks to overtake gold for one simple reason. It is finite 21 million Bitcoin maximum. Demand over limited supply will undeniably drive the price upwards. As a matter of fact, rightfully gold being the safe haven, its price should go up, right? In times of economic uncertainty plus COVID pandemic, rightfully gold being a safe haven, its price should go up a lot even as before. Instead, we are now seeing gold price decreasing. On the other hand, Bitcoin price is appreciating enthusiastically. Gold market cap is $8 trillion after 5,000 years of history. You know what? Bitcoin market cap now is $1 trillion in just 12 short years. Very amusing indeed. Once we analyze the advantage of Bitcoin over gold, reinforced by just 12 years of existence, is already over 10% of gold market cap. I think the picture is very clear for everyone to see and who the future king of store value and safe haven is. Many prominent crypto experts, including the banks, are forecasting Bitcoin to reach $100,000 conservatively by the end of 2021. That means market cap double to $2 trillion. The way it is going, in less than 5 years, Bitcoin market cap will exceed gold market cap of $8 trillion. That means 8 times today price of around $50,000 per coin. So $50,000 times 8 is equal to $400,000 a Bitcoin in 5 years' time, maybe shorter. Look, this is not imagination or dream. This is very real, my friend. Please take some time to think over it. Then you will realize what is happening now. I hope you enjoy the episode today. Don't forget to like it as usual and subscribe if you haven't. And then I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.